Fala galera, estamos começando mais uma gameplay do jogo Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire, e vamos lá, né? No episódio passado a gente tava fazendo algumas missões aqui, né? Deixa eu tentar...
What can I do for you?
Deixa eu salvar antes, porque o cara não aceitou a gente pagar a dívida dela, né?
Welcome back, patron. Don't give it to me, give it to Harker. Knowing him, he'll tack on a few extra... I can't fathom why you're doing this, but I think...
Good day. Need anything? I'm not sure what there is to and what a selection of books it was. Every subject. I tired soon of wondering. Anytime.
How can I eat?
What can I do?
Eu não sei se eu consigo... Eu vou tentar conversar com ele aqui pra ver, né?
What can I do? I made my position on the... Look at you. Big spender. Word of caution now. You don't want to look to earners free to get.
Endless thanks for taking care of my debt. See you at the play.
Bon ami. Well, Corres.
Keeping up with your... Anything I can do for you, just say the... Travel quick, travel quiet.
Have a pity and toss me a pyre, will you? What? I'm no actor. And besides, I can't barely see nothing as it is. You really think so? Maybe I do have a mug made for the stage. I sure got the voice for it, eh? Turn me in the right direction, and I'll make me way to the Radiant Court.
What's a good word, Scuttler? Better if you don't ask. 'Cause the Deadfire's in a big, ugly power play, it is. And not everyone gets quartered for being in the game. One captain, she's a piece, standing 20 rounds distant from the real players. Another, he's a means to some unknowable end. Who's to say why they both need to die? And the type of clients he pays for the red worker scuttling? They don't blow the gaff to the elf.
Well, if it isn't Arker's new business partner. That's quite a lot of coin you two exchanged.
Dead? The Red King?
No, wait a tick. This is another one of his ploys, ain't it? Aye, that it must be. And I don't like being deceived. Think I'll send him your head. as a reminder to stick to selling grog and flea-infested beds.
Yes?
Take this!
Yes?
Worth and rough!
Caralho, o bicho tá forte, viu?
Yeah? Oh, hell!
Captain. See a last tomb.
Hey.
É foda que ele demora demais pra lançar os feitiços.
Oh?
Lavaru beyond seek!
What can I do?
Yeah!
What for, Cap?
I'll be cleaving it to the brisket.
Hey.
Caralho, deve tá com uma porra, viu? O bicho demora tanto que quando vai pra matar a galera, ó, já foi. Não tem nem chance dele matar, né?
A repeat customer. What can I stock?
Thanks muchly for bringing Taerna back to us. Her storm and weather spells will really strike an atmosphere for the play. And now that we've got a real big brute for Aethys, we can put on a proper play. Stick around for the performance. I think you'll be plenty pleased. Ladies and gentle pirates, and rapscallions too, you are in for the truest of mental treats. Without further ado, I present the Green Menace. Let us begin with our valiant new blood crews, the Lusty Rudder and Fortune's Folly. Two ships adrift at sea for weeks and weeks on a venture most daring, in search of the uncharted islands.
Woe and torture. Months at sea with no treasure to show for it. You sure these uncharted islands exist, Captain? We ain't seen land for days.
Were they easy to find, they'd be called the Chartered Islands, wouldn't they?
If you're thinking to mutiny...
Land ho! Land ho! Got a lumpy-looking island coming on the horizon.
That's no island. That be the Green Menace. We are doomed for sure.
Souls and gold and glory, you will give these to me. For I am a god among gods, and a true menace upon the seas. Souls and gold and glory. Blame the dawn stars, for they have summoned me. And now I must feed.
Will be the end for us, it will. Oh, Andra, take me now.
And that's the story of how Aethys sank a fleet of our best tars. Like the floating hangman, you see the Green Menace coming, you sail the other way. Thank you. Donations and gratuity are greatly appreciated.
They
Almost
love
felt
us,
like
do you
I were
think?
there.
They gods damned loved us thanks to you.
I welcome your return.
There goes the captain who murdered Benwith.
If it's a drink you're wanting, I got enough grog stocked to drown a shark. What are you having?
It's cleaner than I expected.
Deixa eu ver aqui como é que tá a minha reputação.
I did it. I remembered my lines.
How was I? Bloody marvellous, I bet.
Thanks again for your help. We couldn't have done it without you.
Good day. Whatever might I do, mate? Pleasure to whatever might I do for you? I would be honored. You know, may luck.
What can I do?
Shh.
Yes, certainly. No.
Much ado to you, Casita. If you are looking for Ferrante, he is presiding over the Consuelo from his chair. Elsewise, how might I be of assistance? Yes, our Council of Captains. There are 7 seats on the Consuelo, each occupied by a high-ranking captain within the Principe. Seat holders convene to vote on a variety of issues concerning the Principe's well-being. To claim a seat, a captain must have substantial backing and sufficient power, both politically and physically. Ferrante, the last Marcheso, holds the highest ranking seat because the most ships in our entire fleet, as you can guess, the Sea Wolf, Aldis, commands the second most numerous fleet of ships. As such, she is the second chair, and I am the third. Perhaps you would like to attend the proceedings when the Consuelo next convenes. You have my ear, Casita. Of what do you wish to discuss today? I met Ferrante decades ago. Many years I sailed as his first mate before building my own humble fleet. When in the Principe, do as the Valians do. Unless, of course, you have no care for tradition or the continued sustainability of our way of life, like some filthy new blood. You may have noticed a divide between old blood and the new. By which I mean those who descended from or otherwise hold old Valia in grand esteem. And the varied and often uncouth recruits we have since brought into the fold. I assure you, the latter was supremely by necessity, though perhaps I'm ill-equipped to throw stones. As a Casita of some repute, you will be most welcome in the king's coffin. But you should watch yourself throughout the radiant court.
Look there. Yes? Now to of course. I'd be glad to. No.
Ah, Watcher. Good. You have arrived.
Ahoy there yourself, Captain. What do I be but a pretty bit of man meat to dangle from a wrist? As easily forgotten as set aside.
A little seabird informs me that you have dealt with our mutual problem, the scoundrel Benoit. Gelarde, for this you have my grandest commendation.
You'd have been right amused, you would. Few sights as fine as that hard blowing 3 sheets of getting what's long been doing.
You are lacking in so many ways, my former ship hunter, that no one can say you are not entertaining. I myself would have enjoyed watching you put the scoundrel in his place. That he did. Indeed. And as promised, I have prepared for you a fine prize. However, there is another matter of which we must now speak. I must confess to you a bit of a problem has arisen. One which speaks to your expertise with the supernatural. We've sighted the floating hangman that haunts the Deadfire. Indeed, and I will say it truly again, this galleon, what likely remains of the Fonferros, is a frightful legend. We have been losing ships at sea, amico, and not to those Valera ship-hunting bastards. I believe the floating hangman may be our culprit. Fortune favors us, as I have procured a survivor from such a recent sinking. You will consider what she has to say. Come forth, Selenia. Quickly now, or I will run rivers of your lethargic blood. Well, spit it out, Selenia, and try not to embarrass me before our guest.
Of course, Captain. It might have pretty hard near the end, but I spit the tale as best as I can. Go on, gent. I'm ready as I'm like to get me. Saw my old crew slaughtered me, my best mates, and even a few I hated. They weren't but blood and meat in the end. It branded the back of my eyes, that moment. High seas, nothing but blue all around. Then, mist so thick you could taste it. Ships sailed from within. It was a hunt, not for loot, but for bodies. The ship, it looked rotted. The crew, they were all undead. Couldn't stop them from boarding. Couldn't kill them. Couldn't even fight them in the end. They were dreadful. Some were clothed, like maybe they'd only recently died. Others weren't more than moving bones. One was different. Her presence was overwhelming. Heavy. Flames burned in the place of her eyes. The crew shambled hard to do her bidding, even the ones who seemed hardly aware. Figured she was the captain, me.
There is a flag the floating hangman flies. A flag that once heralded the Fonferros of Old Valia. It belonged to a Darkotsi paladin of some legend, one Lucia Rivan. But Selenia's knowledge is limited in this regard. Let us instead ask her of a subject she may know.
Deny me. Drifted for days, maybe longer. Kept winking in and out after...
One of mine found her no more than a week ago. Malnourished, dehydrated. The poor girl was scarcely able to...
Well, I'm more than able to gabble now, aren't I? Could sail, too. No, you got no reason to keep me.
Perhaps there is something else you wish to ask of our guest before she departs from us.
Calling me Craven? Huh, sure, I am. Took a knock-in and I was out for a while. When I came to, they were eating Ganasco, our steward. I dropped a dinghy and rode for it. Don't know why they didn't give chase. Don't much care, me. Me and my crew were adept. Alert. Always. No. Weren't no one gonna get the jump on us. Was some magic foul. Just sudden like, the winds died, the waters fell flat and the air got heavy. They turned sky and the sea both against us. Then this thick fog roiled up at midday. Without a sound, The Spectre ship skimmed right out. It was too late.
She belongs to Aldis, who undoubtedly will come to claim her soon. But that is a problem for another time. One moment, Watcher. How very clever of you. Indeed, the White Kestrel and her crew were pledged to Aldis. However, it is not by virtue of Aldis that Selenia yet lives, and I would have that well remembered. I can be a generous leader, you understand. Truly. Allow me to cut to the heart of it. Lucia Revan, whose flag flies atop our spectral ship, was a Dakotsi paladin who died more than 200 years ago. It is my hope that uncovering the details regarding dear Revan's fate in life may illuminate the nature of her Unfortunately, the only soul who could possibly shine more light on our situation lies buried deep within Neketaka. One Isir the Berethian, now well rotted, I presume. Indeed, I do. Though I and mine cannot so openly venture to the depths of Neketaka, nor can we commune with the dead. You, Watcher, are adept in both of these areas. Correct. You must search the Temple of Berath on Neketaka's sacred stair. Izair's tomb within it should contain a chronicle for how and where he slayed our paladin, Rivan. By all accounts, our Rivan was a Dorkotsi paladin who sailed to the Deadfire in order to safeguard a royal weapon of Old Valia. She is the epitome of Grand Valia, of magnificence, honor, and duty. Living or undead, she strives still to serve her charge. And yet, we know not why, but a Berethian priest called Izair opposed our Rivan, and fiercely. They fought to the death. Rivan's, to be precise, in this very archipelago. Along with her life, Rivan lost the sword she had sworn to protect. It has, lamentably, remained unfindable since. I believe it may be why she searches the seas yet. Regrettably, I know little but this. He was an Ediran warrior priest of Berath, and a significantly fervent one, if tales are to be believed. He chased our Dakotsi to the Deadfire, hunting her to, well, to her death. Shortly after slaughtering our brave paladin, the priest died. Possibly of sickness, he was entombed in honor of his service to Berath, in Neketaka's sacred stair. Gelarde, do return when you've any lead that may I will be waiting.
You have my ear, Casita. Of what do you wish to discuss today? The Consuelo will need to vote on it, but with your reputation, and if you vanquished Benwith, as appears to be the case, I will speak with Ferrante.
Gelarde, such a solace it is to see you again.
Eita, tá atrás de mim. Pera aí, deixa eu ver aqui.
The ring of a bell comes to you on a cold wind. The ring comes again and again, until soon the air is full with the sound of 1,000 bells ringing all at once. You are alone, and then you are not. An indistinct figure stands before you, flickering between forms like a fire-cast shadow. A fixed, taunting grin. Bottomless black eyes. A yawning chasm in the earth. The aspects of Berith, the Usher and the Pallid Knight, shift in and out of focus. And at their back, 4 indistinct shades hover. You feel an eternity stretch out behind each of them, reaching back to places so distant and yet so near you cannot comprehend their size. The shifting image of Berith settles on the aspect of the Pallid Knight.
Watcher.
Her voice is the discordant clangor of gongs struck out of time.
I tasked you to discover Aethys's intentions. Tell me what you have learned.
The Pallid Knight knits her brows.
He does not seek to return to the Beyond? Intriguing.
Her sickly pale skin pulls tight across the bones of her face, as if the shell of this aspect does not quite fit the impossible creature it contains. The figure nearest Berith dissolves and reforms in the image of a thin-lipped, ancient crone, whose face has felt the melting kiss of fire. The goddess Wodica strides forward.
Does Aethys frighten you, Berith? He should. Magran subdued Aethys's influence once before, and yet he returned.
From out of Wodica's shadow shuffles a hunched, bald man you recognize as the god Scan. His skin is mapped with swollen lash scars, and breath whistles through the ragged hole in his face, where his nose once was. He does not speak, but stares up at Boudica, with naked loathing plain on his ruined face. Boudica steeples her long, knob-jointed fingers.
We must annihilate Aethys now, before he makes a rash decision we cannot easily annul.
She casts a sly look at the pallid night from the corners of her eyes.
A moon would do the job nicely.
The figure beside the aspect of Berith flows forward in a swirling cloud of ash. The ash falls to the tiles and reveals a molten-skinned woman, leaning on a monstrous, wicked-edged broadsword. Mogren's glowing lips curl in disdain.
We must find a solution to the problem of Aethys that is neither do nothing, nor destroy the world. I acted in haste during the Saints' War. You will not goad me into doing the same now. To move against him while his plans are unknown would be the height of foolishness. We must find wisdom in precaution.
Mogren looks at you as...
It is no business of yours what the gods do.
Another of the silent figures steps forward, and the warm, golden light of a summer's afternoon spills across your face.
Let's all take a deep, calming breath. Perhaps cooler heads will prevail.
Behind Helia's words,
Aethys has been separated from us for too long. Isn't it possible he intends only to gather enough souls to reclaim his realm in the beyond? He should be welcomed.
You look up then into avian eyes. Through them, you see clouds of starlings converge and divide. Helia puts a feathered hand to her chest.
He wouldn't. Betrayal is not in his nature.
Scan shuffles forward.
Yes, yes. We should welcome Aethys' return to the fold. His gratitude we can leverage to cajole him into divulging his plot. Then, when he believes himself to be in our good graces, we do as Wetica suggests, and crush him into the earth.
Scan pauses, inspecting you.
Ah, and here is the Watcher who killed Lord Harren, the man who tormented his dear niece, Alice. Curious.
Scan licks the ragged edge of his lipless mouth and grins, then turns to Helia.
I did not expect such a deliciously ruthless idea from you, Helia. I am impressed.
Helia's feathered crest stands on end.
You wretched little creature.
The pallid knight gestures for silence.
Aethys cannot be killed, but he may be subdued. Yet to do so will take immense power and time. Both stand in his favor.
Mogren grits her black glass teeth.
That is why we must ascertain his plans before he has the chance to put them into motion.
She begins to pace. Her steps leave little trails of fire in her wake. Mogren stops and balls her hands into flaming fists.
Even if we manage to destroy his current form, there is the possibility he could return, if he has not already absorbed all of his children.
Boudica waves the gods to silence.
Aethys gathers strength. His strength is a threat to us.
Her voice takes on a sharp, almost panicked edge.
There is no sensible answer to the question of a resurgent Aethys other than decisive, final action.
We will act when it is appropriate to do so, and not before.
The Pallid Knight steps away from the half-circle of assembled gods. She pulls herself up to a great height. The words she speaks next come not from her mouth, but from all around you.
Follow him, watch.
The black of the Pallid Knight's irises expand until her eyes are as dark and cold as the void between stars. She bends down and brings her ghostly face level with your own.
Your debt to me remains unpaid.
She stares at you, unblinking. Like a needle drawn to a magnet, you blink open your eyes and find yourself on the floor of your ship's cabin. Alone.
Of course. Yes? How may I help?
Happy to oblige. Lavru be on sync.
Captain.
Caralho. Merda.
Consider it right fucked.
Hey.
Didn't work.
Pô, meu, os caras vêm focar logo em mim.
What for, Cap?
Eu...
Only takes a finger to blow her away.
What can I do?
Take this!
Nothing I can do. Aye?
Lavru be on sync.
Lavru be on sync.
What can I do?
As you wish. That's for my friends.
Aye?
Ahoy.
What do you need?
Happy to oblige.
Ainda tem alguém pra matar?
Yeah?
Ah, vixe, caralho, nem tinha visto.
Very well. Yes?
This is deserted, but the candles keep burning.
Happily.
You hear that? Whispers in the darkness. Whispers from the grave.
Do you hear that?
If you've seen what you need to see, Watcher, I'd like to fulfill my duty and reap this soul. Will you allow it?
Someone's up ahead.
Oh?
Lavaru beyond seek.
What can I do you for? Lavaru beyond seek.
Aye. Be blowing a man down.
Hey. Would you look at that?
Yeah.
Aye.
What can I do you for? Lavaru, be on
What do you need? Leave it to me.
Captain.
Oh?
Lavaru beyond sick.
Yes?
Stand together.
Yes.
Yeah?
Be careful. I'm here. How may I help?
Lavaru beyond sick.
Lavaru, be on
What do you need? Indeed.
Could be trouble.
What can I do?
Take this.
Oh?
Worth and rough.
What do you need? I'm on it.
Ahoy.
Hey. That must have hurt. Yes?
Lavaru beyond seek. Yes? Very well. That is true.
What can I do you for? Lavaru beyond seek.
Captain. I'll be chopping you to chum.
That's it! Yes? Yes.
How may I help?
Lavaru beyond seek. What can I do? At once. Yes? Of course. How about that?
I see trouble. Yes?
Happy to oblige.
Here we go. Hey, whose side are you on? Yeah?
Oxi. Cadê o cara? Ah, tá.
Yes?
As you wish. That's for my friends.
What for, Cap?
Sim, não aparece não.
Hey.
Cara de tabaca.
I'm on it. Yes?
Ele ataca e não.
Take this.
Sendo invisível, foder, né?
Yeah.
Ahoy.
What can I do you for?
Ahoy. I'll be cleaving it to the brisket.
I'm here. Stand together! Oh?
Yeah? Leave it to me. What do you need? How may I
I help? Yes.
What can I do you for?
What for, Cap? Only takes a finger to blow her away.
Oh?
Yeah?
As you wish. Yeah?
Captain?
Yes? Very well.
Happy to oblige.
Aye? Yeah! Yeah?
Beleza, galera, vamos ficando por aqui com esse episódio. No próximo a gente continua. Se gostou, deixa um like, compartilha aí. Valeu!